What we really try hard to do, and it's really hard, is to bring the youth and the elders together, right? Because in traditional Hmong family systems, it's your grandparents that teach you like who you are, and they're the ones that like kind of give you direction in life, right? Because they stay home and they take care of you while your parents are out working in the fields, right? So they're your teachers, right? And in this country, your teachers are mostly white women that don't come from your background and don't really understand you. And they're the ones that are teaching you your morals and your values and the things that should be important to society, right? And so that's why there's such a huge gap in understanding between our young people and our old people, is that they no longer teach our young people, right? Other people are in charge of teaching our young people. And so what we try really hard to do at the Hmong Center is to bring those two really like basically disfranchised communities together, the young and the old, and have them work together, because the elders are the ones that passed on knowledge to the younger people, and they're the ones that have to carry that forth and then pass it on to their children and their great grandchildren. And so that's kind of our belief, is that those are the two most important groups in our communities. The elders come and we try really hard to work with them in helping ground our kids, because they're the experts in what it means to be Hmong, because they lived it. And I'm not saying we're not the experts either, because our life experiences make who we are, right? But I think the elders have lived it longer. They lived it at a time when there was no disruption or there was no warfare. They lived it at a time when there was a lot more stability. So we really value the fact that they lived in really traditional Hmong communities, and that they really learned what it meant to be a Hmong person, and what are the good things about being a Hmong person, and what are not so good things about being Hmong, and that they get to pick and choose what they think are important to pass down to younger generations, so therefore they can remember that, to teach it to their children what it means to be a Hmong person. Rebuilding a healthy Hmong community takes all of us, right? But it takes all of us loving who we are as a Hmong person. And it starts with ourselves, loving who we are before we can teach other people to love themselves. And I mean, what I meant by that is loving all the good things about what it means to be a Hmong person, and also loving all the bad things about what it means to be a Hmong person, but knowing that those things come because of X, Y, and Z and historical trauma, right? And so my hope is that we love ourselves enough that we come back and we work for the Hmong community, and we reinvest in our people, and we invest in our younger people, and we pay attention to them, and we build their leadership skills. And so then when they go on and when they're done with whatever it is that they're doing, that they come back and that they serve the Hmong community, because that's what we need.